Hello and welcome to Flory Models Friday Catch-Up Show. Here we are with you on the 14th of November 2025. And yes, we have finished the Lysander. Lysander is all done. I've got it on my little stand here as well. So happy to see this one done and finished. Another one ticked off for the year. Really enjoyed this one, but we'll be talking about that one a little bit later. Anyway, big week, obviously, last weekend. Obviously, we were up at Telford. It was great to meet so many of you. Obviously, members and non-members alike, just people who follow us on YouTube as well, to say hello and how much you enjoyed the show. Really appreciated. It gives us such a good boost, if you like. You come back from it thinking, I'm doing something right. It's okay. We'll carry on what we're doing. So it does mean a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to the team as well, meeting and greeting all you guys as well up at the show. So a lot of it like that. Got a show report, obviously did for the members. That will be linked onto the back of this video as well, so you can see what we got up to Telford after the credits. So yes, anyway, all started on Monday, where we had the next part of the Lysander went up. This is part 7. Down in here, we were going through the deckling stage through it. Fantastic decals. They're cartographed. Very, very nice decals indeed. So we placed them down. Had no real issues with them down in there. Just usual thing. Went in with a little bit of micro set and sole. Performed, as you can see down here on the tail section, absolutely beautifully, no problems at all. Then we gave the entire model a matte coat using the 3rd gen acrylics right the way over that one, as you can see, just to seal everything down and also to give it a little bit of texture, because some of the areas are quite shiny down in there. We want to have a satin type finish really, just so the weathering's got a bit of bite and can grip onto some various things. So satin coat goes down, no problems at all with all of that, and then straight in with some weathering with the old Flory Models Dark Dirt Wash, as always, liberally applied over absolutely everything. Let it all dry, and then obviously we get in there and we start rubbing it off, and that's where it went a little bit awry. So somehow, and it hasn't happened in a long time, but we managed to wipe the decal off. So I don't know if there just wasn't enough adhesion, or the decal was sitting on the surface or whatever, but what it did, it came away. Luckily it came away cleanly, so we just wiped it out of the way, we cleaned up the decal, and then we fixed that on a little bit later. But usual thing, panel line washes came out fantastic. Also, as you can probably see down here, we wanted a little bit of grime and a little bit of something left in there. It performed perfectly and gave us that exactly what we were after. With the decal all cleaned up, basically we just put it back down and get that one snuggled down, all into position, and it went down with no problems at all down in there. And then obviously all the decals were down and in place with no problems at all. Anyway, that is up there to watch now. That's part 7. You'll see part 8 in a moment. Then obviously we were talking about the Telford show. Obviously I did a little bit of a thing all about it down in here, and obviously you will see when I just go through all of this. There we go. You've got me doing a little bit of a chat as we were driving up in the car. We got a little bit as we were leaving for the show. There's Keith, there's me. You'll see John shortly fighting with the car, and all the other bits down in there. You can see all about this one a little bit later on, our trip up into Telford, and then obviously going around the show and having a look around. As I said, it's going to be after in a moment as well, so you can catch this in full in a little bit time as well. So say some great displays, usual thing, but most of all, it's fantastic to meet up with so many of you as well. So hopefully you enjoyed the show as much as we did. Some beautiful things. Got to speak to lots of manufacturers to see all what they're up and what's coming out soon and various things. So it's nice to catch up with HK, because obviously I'm a bit of a fan of their ones, and their new line of B25s coming down the line looks particularly tasty and everything. Anyway, you can catch up with all of that at the end of the show. All right. Then on Wednesday, to be honest with you, we've had major works going on. We've had new power supply put in the house and all the rest of it. So we had no power. Then somebody managed to screw through a cable. Yeah, it's still going with all the building work. So we had the electricians out all day basically on Wednesday. So we had no real power, because obviously they were testing and trip tests were going off and this, that and the other. But anyway, there was a little bit of a catch-up show, not much of one, just a few moments. And I was talking about the Lysander, and we were talking about how this one was coming along in there as well. Last night, member show. So we got the member show was up with you. Me, myself and John were up, and we were looking at the various ones. John's Bolt & Paul Defiant as well. We were talking about that one. And then Matt was talking about his Helldiver. And we were looking at varnishes and various things on there like that. I was obviously showing you around the Lysander of how this was coming along at the moment and coming all together. All right, and then right the way through, and then obviously we're talking everything from mast sets that don't work through to mast sets that don't work for Airfix as well, through to the Qatari beautiful, the Airscale beautiful box art as well. That is absolutely stunning down in there, and all the other bits as well. So we were talking and go answering all your questions and everything else down in there. So anyway, members, if you want to go off and see that one, you can catch up with everything that we were doing down on there just like that. Just follow the links on the actual forum. And then that gets you up to today, which is part 8 of the Lysander, which is basically all into the weathering. So we're in with oils, getting going with this one. So again, using yellows and buffs to take care of obviously the greens and the browns. And then obviously using the old dot technique, various things, blending them in, really just getting them to fade that gorgeous paintwork all in very nicely. Same along with the buffs and going through with all the motions on that. And then obviously we carry on and then we work our way with the blacks as well. A little bit of work on the props, doing some of the black staining and everything, really to bring it all to life right the way through. Then we were talking about obviously the internals and then painting the pilots and going through the motions very crudely of these little guys, which you can see in a moment. Anyway, that gets you up to there. That one is up with you right now. The final part of this will be up with you on Monday. And here she is. I have mounted her onto a in-flight stand. So we've got one of our nice in-flight stands here. I'll just take it off so you can see it a little bit better. All right, so as you can see, without breaking too many things, we've got the cable, aerial cable on the top as well, and then right the way through that gorgeous yellow armament underneath as well, and then obviously the bits in there. Pilot figures came out. To be honest, I am not a figure painter, as you know, but I think they came out okay. So hopefully, come on camera, play ball. There we go. Those little guys are in there. We've got the guy in the back as well, if he's going to play ball. And it's actually looking very, very nice indeed. So really, really happy how this little guy turned out. Can't say that for the mask set because they're awful. Go and get an Edard mask. Don't get the Airfix one. All right, we've got the Flory models in-flight stands. So this is the small stand, which works, I think, well with 1/48 scale aircraft as well. So as you can see, you can just pop it down onto this and it will sit in. And then obviously you can just have him down on here like that. And you've got a really nice little in-flight stand for it as well. The stands are available. It is R1. I've got one down here somewhere. There we go. It's just one of these. And again, price is really just £10 up for the small one, and then obviously you've got the bigger ones. There's a medium and there's a really large one, which we will be using for the Bronco as well, because the Bronco is going to be full in flight as well with that one. But yeah, really, really nice kit, beautiful. The engineering is absolutely exquisite. The way that the wings go together, the fuselage, all the parts. My only hiccup was the clear parts for the windscreen. They don't fit particularly well, and I made a bit of a fudge at doing it at the top. Apparently everyone's got that problem. I don't know what it is or how fixable it is, but we got around it anyway, and we got that one all in place like that. Generally, no problems anywhere. Beautiful, beautiful kit apart from that. All right. But again, looking very, very nice. Very, very happy of how it all turned out just down in there like that one. So with that one out of the way, now, say final part will be up with you on Monday. We can now get on with the Bronco. So I've got 2 weeks to get this one done before we get going with our December project, which is the Warhammer aircraft. So we're going to be doing that one. So on this next week, we're going to be pushing on. We're going to get the pilots installed and painted up and installed onto there. The clear part canopy all put in, masked up, ready to go. Once that's all in, we can then button up the tail area. We can get that one sorted, and then we can think about getting this into some paint. All right. Whilst the paint's drying, we can be getting on other things like weapons bits, stuff like that. As I said, it is going to be in flight. So we've done it all sort of buttoned up and all the rest of it. And then obviously we're going to have it sort of, you know, on a nice stand, jaunty little angle, something else like that, in a nice in-flight pose. So looking forward to seeing this one come to life. Setting myself a target. I want this one literally done in 2 weeks. So if we get this one done and out of the way in 2 weeks, then obviously we'll be pushing very much headlong towards Christmas. We've got various things coming on. So back end of this month, I think it's the 27th to the 30th, we've actually got the turkey shoot. So don't forget that one for your diary. It's going to start on Thursday night, 7:30, and then it will run right the way through to the Sunday afternoon. We'll finish it around about sort of 4 o'clock, I think, on there as well. So if you want to join in with that one, as always, we'll be picking a kit and building it from start to finish, right the way through as a live build, and then say hopefully you can join in with that one. Members, there will be an area in the forum for it. You can post up your builds in there, and then periodically throughout the entire weekend, we'll be popping along and seeing how your builds are all coming together as well. Remember, if you're not a member, you can still join in. Just put it up on our Instagram page, and I can use the photos from there and show the community exactly what you're up to as well. But that is about it down in there. So a couple of things. Obviously, if you do want to catch up with any of the shows, just pop along to the florymodels.org page just down in here, and then some of these you can actually watch yourself. Some of them are members only, but you can go right the way through everything we've done down in here. Don't forget all our kit reviews and various things. Hopefully we'll get that going again next week. We've got all your reviews down in here. Literally there are now officially hundreds of kit reviews down in there as well, so if you want to catch up with them, that's the Warhammer little jobby I'll be doing in a couple of weeks time as well. Looking forward to doing that, and as I say, some other great builds coming your way very soon. Remember, if you want to join us, click on the membership area. Full details about signing up to become a Flory Models member, and you can enjoy all the perks of being in the forum and everything that goes down on here. So obviously then you'll get full access into here, thousands of members from all over the world, and various things you can see down in here to join in with like-minded modelers. All right, so if you want to see any of these ones, you can do as well. All right, so you can just pop down in there when you've got full membership. Obviously you get full access to over 100 full video builds and all the other stuff that we do as well. Don't forget, in the store we've pretty much got a full restock at the moment going right the way through. So we've got your jigs in stock, we've got your flight stands as you can see down in there, and then obviously we've got some of the limited edition stuff as well. So we've got our 20th anniversary sets, only got a few sets of those available now, and then obviously you've got all your washes and all your other sundries as always down in here. I will be doing a run over the weekend of the nozzles for the Harrier again, so if you do want to get one, just pop your name down on here, put your email address in, you'll get an email sent to you as soon as they are live up on the website and available to purchase. So if you have been waiting for these, and I know I haven't done any for the last sort of 4 or 5 months, because obviously I haven't had a 3D printer, but I am going to set it up tomorrow and do a run over the weekend, and we'll do a few old sets of those coming out. So if you do fancy those, put your name down, because it will be quite a limited run, and then obviously hopefully once the building work's all done, I can get the printer set up properly, tucked out of the way, and that can be running permanently, and all the rest of it. Over on the PM store, lots of various things going on here, so just pop along to pmmodelsuk.com, and we've got all your little bits and pieces down here on sale in the sale areas, and then obviously in all the little areas down here, the VMS varnishes we were talking about on the live show for people who are looking for these ones. These are down in here. I do believe it's that one. Put glasses on. There we go. That's the one people asking last night for us. It's the AX15S is the one we were talking about and showing on the show last night. Really nice product, that one. Works fantastically well. All right, plus we've got all your other bits and pieces, your paints, your glues, your sundries, and everything else down in here as well. So pop along to pmmodelsuk.com and you can see all of these bits and pieces live down in there. And that is about it for this week. I'm going to leave you some of the work that we took and footage we took from the actual Telford show at the weekend. So until next week, everybody, happy modelling. Take care. Well, set off about an hour ago, and we are now stuck on the M5, crawling along at 0 to 3 mile an hour, and apparently got 20 minutes of this. So yes, anyway, here begins, or say would have begun, our bit of a road trip up to Telford. For me, it's about 4.5 hour run. Again, I don't go up to Birmingham. I come off at Worcester, go up through Kidderminster, if you know that part of the world. It's a lot more scenic route, and so usually it's quicker. But yeah, we're stationary now, and there's not a lot really happening around us. But yeah, it's one of those ones, unfortunately. Friday traffic. This is roadworks, or further up there's roadworks. So, but yeah, at some point, hopefully we get a bit of a wiggle on and get on with it. So, plan of action is, hopefully I'll get up there around about 4:30 or 5. And then we will obviously have a nice evening with the guys, have a bit of a catch up, because we haven't actually been together as a group since Telford last year. Normally we have a bit of a get together in the summer and things like that, but because obviously we're building work and that never happened. And obviously we haven't done any shows or anything else like that either. So yeah, been a little bit of a shame. So it'd be nice to catch up with everybody. I'll give you a grand tour around the house and everything that goes along with it like that. And then what I'll do is obviously do some bits of vlogging, ask the guys some questions, and then hopefully it will go really nice kip will be good. And then in the morning we're off to Telford, which I'll vlog around the show
in case you want it.
Good morning, welcome to our official start of Telford. It is a glorious, I can't see anything, sunny day, joined by our special guest.
Hello,
Mr. Keith.
long time no see.
It's that time of year, everyone. So yes, here we are, our lovely house. Here's Matt. You're alright there? You can just put it in the house. So, honestly. Right, okay, we will vlog as we make our way through the day. Say good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning. Hello. And what a beautiful day we have.
We have, definitely.
Unseasonably warm.
It is. We're all being our shorts and t-shirts here. Yes, who would have thought? November. Right, okay, let's get in the car and let's get going. Right, here we go. We are driving very scenically along the A442. We stay at a place called Bridge North, and it's about a 15-minute drive up to the Telford Centre. Very picturesque little valley. We're going up alongside the river. So our chauffeur today is Jonathan. It's very nice, and there's
Hello.
Keith of India.
Keith of India. Matt of Doncaster.
Matt of Doncaster. Yes, that's it. So so anyway, we are making our way along here. Beautiful morning. So anyway, discussion point. What do we think of Airfix's latest release to be?
Good. Yeah,
Good. Happy.
Release. Yeah, no,
good release.
Really good release. Can't go wrong with 109, can you? So.
No.
Good choice.
I would build it.
They'll sell,
I will put it there.
plenty of them.
Yes.
Not Spitfire.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a Spitfire though, is it?
No, it's good choice.
Yes. I must admit, it was one of those ones. It was obviously their marketing was spot on, because by doing the background as a storm, everybody's thinking lightnings, thunderbolts, tempests, hurricanes. I know. It's a 109. Does a 109 have a nickname? Apart from the butcher bird, wouldn't it? No, that's the 190. Yeah.
It's a Gustav.
Gustav.
Oh, is it a G?
Yeah,
Right.
G, whatever it is. 6.
Absolutely.
No, it's a good choice.
That's a G6 or a G10, I think you can do that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
He was
Very
at
nice.
Emil, wasn't it? What was it? Friedrich.
And then they did a call.
Right.
Pressed the K. There you go.
Very nice. Cool. Right, okay, well, we'll get back to you as soon as we get in the hall. Okay, and we're in. We're meeting people already. Literally just arrived. So what I'll do is I will go around, have a look, talk to lots of people, and then I'll come back and we'll film it a little bit later.
Good afternoon. Please come to the reception.
The next meet, a bit close to this, isn't it?
How much is that? Oh, that's not much price.
Andaram a cortar árvores e foram descobertos.
Ah, sério?
E estão a pôr os comandos. Agora. Just focus on it.
Hey.
Oh. 15, 16, 17.
75. Jullie erbij? En Jorda.
Video's op Facebook en al.
Ja, ja.
En dan zie je het. Everything is in. Hey, the models, Hong Kong models.
Yeah,
And looking. And
I
then looking
know.
away and then, he's tall, everything over the thing.
I know. Well, I just did your B25.
Yeah. They are the future.
Yeah,
That is the bird.
yeah.
And the other one is the
Strafer.
strafer.
Yeah,
And that's ook the future.
Yes.
Maybe next year.
fantastic. Yeah,
Next, yeah. And it is 148.
yes. Fantastic.